Dolly Parton is a treasure trove of surprises. Here are 10 lesser-known facts that might just make you admire her even more. Number 1. She paid for her birth with oatmeal. Well, technically her father did. Dolly Rebecca Parton was born on January 19, 1946 in Sevierville, Tennessee, as the fourth of 12 children. The doctor who delivered Dolly was compensated with a sack of cornmeal because the family couldn't afford medical fees. Number 2. She turned down Elvis Presley. Dolly Parton turned down Elvis Presley's request to record her song, I Will Always Love You in 1974, one of the most defining business decisions of her career. After the song became a hit on the country charts, Elvis Presley expressed interest in recording it. This was a big deal. Having Elvis cover your song could launch it into massive commercial success. However, there was a catch. Elvis manager, Colonel Tom Parker, had a standard practice. If Elvis recorded a song, his team would demand 50% of the publishing rights. This was not just a suggestion, it was a requirement. That meant Dolly would have had to give up half ownership of the song, including half of all future royalties. This put Dolly in a difficult position. On one hand, she idolized Elvis and knew his version would be iconic. On the other hand, she had written I Will Always Love You as a farewell to her mentor and former partner Porter Wagoner. It was personal, and she also saw the song as a long-term investment in her career. After a sleepless night, Dolly made the painful decision to say no. She held on to the full publishing rights, believing in the long-term value of her work. Years later, Whitney Houston's legendary version of the song for the Bodyguard soundtrack in 1992 became a global phenomenon. It topped charts around the world, sold millions, and became one of the best-selling singles of all time. Because Dolly retained 100% of the publishing rights, she received all the royalties from Houston's cover, which reportedly earned her tens of millions of dollars. Dolly Parton's refusal to give up her publishing rights is a powerful example of an artist standing firm for their creative and financial rights. She later said, "It was the hardest thing I ever had to do, but if I had given it up, I wouldn't own it today." Number 3. She has a secret network of wigs. Dolly owns over 300 wigs, ensuring she's always camera-ready without a bad hair day in sight. Number 4. She's the godmother of Miley Cyrus. Billy Ray Cyrus asked Dolly to be Miley's godmother, and she's embraced the role with pride. Number 5. She wrote her first song as a toddler. It was about her homemade corncob doll named Little Tiny Tasseltop. Her mother even wrote down the lyrics for her. Number 6. She wakes up at 3 a.m. every day. Dolly has stated that she gets up early to take advantage of the quiet time and to get more work done. This allows her to focus on her creative pursuits, like songwriting, before the rest of the world is awake. Dolly has mentioned that she doesn't require a lot of sleep and can function well on 3 to 5 hours of sleep. She often uses the early morning hours to pray, meditate, and get in touch with her spiritual side before starting her day. She calls it her God time. Number 7. She once received threats from the Ku Klux Klan, or KKK. For supporting LGBTQ+ events at Dollywood, Dolly faced backlash but stood firm in her values, saying she believes in treating everyone with love and respect. Number 8. She never rides roller coasters. Despite owning Dollywood, she avoids the rides due to motion sickness. Even school buses used to make her queasy. Number 9. She sleeps in her makeup. Dolly claims she removes it in the morning, just in case there's an emergency overnight and she needs to look glam on the spot. And number 10. She's a literacy hero. Her imagination library has donated over 195 million books to children worldwide, making her one of the most impactful literacy advocates ever. And there you have it, folks. 10 little-known facts about the Queen of Country herself, Miss Dolly Parton. If any of these surprised you, go ahead and hit that like button, share your favorite in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that shine as bright as Dolly's rhinestones. See y'all in the next video.